Now, isn't this just quite the horrendous looking sniper rifle? I don't know what it is about it. I just do not like the way this JNG-90 looks. But what's going on, guys, in the works? And today, yes, we are looking at the close quarters bolt action, not to be confused with its semi-auto counterpart, the M417. This is the bolt action from the close quarters DLC, and a lot of people have asked me, what are your thoughts on this weapon? Do you like using it? Well, I sat back and I got multitudes of clips for you guys today. You're going to see some really sweet shots, some really good aggressive recon, as well as a couple long range snipes with this, and just kind of talk about what I think about this sniper rifle, because it is kind of the middle ground. It's got a faster muzzle velocity than all the other bolt actions beyond the M98. Obviously the M98 is going to have the fastest, but in terms of being a nice middle ground between the SV98, the M40, and the L96, this really does fill the void. Now, it definitely does have some downsides, I've found. It is one of the slower shooting bolt actions. It's very similar to the L96. So if you're a fan of the L96, if you use the L96 a lot, you will feel pretty much at home when you're using the JNG-90. I think that's the best rifle to compare it to. Now, it does have the third fastest muzzle velocity out of all the sniper rifles. The M39 actually has the second. I think the M39 has around 570 meters per second, whereas this is 550, 560, something like that. You'll have to look up the exact stats, but it does have a place in the game. It's being the second fastest muzzle velocity out of the bolt actions. It's kind of strange to me that the M39 actually is the second fastest. I would have guessed that in a million years. I actually looked that up and I was shocked. I was like, wait a second here, how is that faster than a bolt action sniper? But apparently it is. I'm not going to argue with the stats, but yeah, if you use the L96, you will feel at home with this. It's very clunky, but the long range capabilities is really where this rifle is going to shine. It's much better than the other bolt action. I mean, you do get the 10 rounds, which is 5 more than the M98. So if you find yourself reloading a lot while you're long range sniping and you want a sniper rifle that contains a little bit more ammo, this is going to be the one for you. Now, if you're an aggressive recon player like I like to play, you're not really going to like this rifle as much as the M40, as much as the SV98. I use the SV98 a lot. I just prefer things about it. The M40 actually has the fastest bolt cycle, so it's going to shoot the fastest. Not fastest muzzle velocity, but I mean far as being time between your first shot and your second shot as he pulls the bolt back. I found that the I'm about to get a collateral right here, and I actually thought this was a triple, and I was really disappointed when I went back and watched it, because I was like, wait a second, three, I had to do the math here, and I was like, wait, that's only 2 people. So kind of a disappointment. But yes, to me this feels really clunky. The way he pulls that bolt back, I feel like it's not, I don't know, I don't like it for aggressive recon. I do get a lot of cool shots here, but as far as reload times and stuff like that, honestly, I'd rather just use the M40. Honestly, I'd rather just use the SV98. Those are my 2 more aggressive recons. But like I said, if you're playing more of a stationary role and you want more ammo, you want a faster muzzle velocity to kind of account for that bullet drop, definitely try this out. I think it's a nice middle ground between the bolt actions and the M98. It kind of has a place in the game for people who do want that, that 5 extra rounds. But me personally, I think I would rather just use the SV98. I may be biased because I do love that rifle. I think it's my 3rd most used weapon out of all my weapons. So I don't know, but I do enjoy using the JNG-90. I like the sights on it. Out of the naked sights, I think this actually has some of the best, in my opinion. I do enjoy using it much better than the L96. I'm not a fan of the L96's iron sights, so I don't know. But like I said, if you're a fan of the L96, you're going to be a fan of the JNG-90 just because it performs almost exactly the same. Reload times, muzzle velocity, cycle time, all that stuff is very similar. So you'll feel right at home. But let me know, what do you guys think of this rifle? I've had a hard time using it in close quarters. I've had much more success with the M40 in the close quarters DLC, but there are some benefits to be had from using it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you missed any of my other close quarter weapon breakdown thingamajiggers, check those out, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.